What's good, people? Welcome back to the Red Devil Circle. I know you guys have probably watched the Premier League game today, and it's been over for like 3 hours, so kind of putting out this video a bit late. But sometimes you need to just let the game just let the game marinate, kind of like have a feel of what went on, and then dissect and analyze the game after your blood was pumped during the game, after all the emotions you poured out during the game. You need time to let that marinate, to let that soak in, and then, as every real man would do, you have to kind of take some time and analyze the game. But I'm gonna do it with you guys, which is why this is just perfect. I'm going to talk about the tactics Ten Hag has used today, the players he's put out there, and boy, oh boy, I gotta say, I was actually impressed. I mean, I still want him to get the sack, but at the same time, you have to call out when someone is doing something the right way, and that's all I really want. That's all I really want. He's just made too many bad decisions, and that was the reason I was Ten Hag out in the first place. Get me? I love this club, so it's not just like I want the manager out, or he's an egghead, he's bald, I don't like him. That's not what it is, not at all. I just want a manager that knows what he's doing and also has the best interest of not just the club but also the fans watching. You have to take into account the things the fans are saying, and 80% of the time or more, the fans know best, right? We know this club more than any other manager. So, yeah, I'm happy with the team selection today. He went with Delete and Martinez in the back line. Very secure back line there. And Onana in goal, obviously. 100 out of 100 times he's going to play. Then we got Dalot in the left back, Mazraoui on the right. And we got Mainu and Eriksen in the midfield, and that was where the big change was made. And I was just so impressed by the balls it took him to make that midfield selection, because it's very, very attacking. I think it was also the right decision. That's why I'm coming out, and the first thing I'm saying in this video is commending the coach on just having the grit, just having something about him to say, you know what, fuck it, I'll go with that selection and let's see how it goes. And it freaking worked. I know you guys are like, what the fuck is he talking about? We didn't win. But that's what I said. Being a real man, you need to dissect situations in the perspective as a whole. You can't just look at results. You need to look at what actually went on in that game. And we played way better than we've ever played in the last fucking 10 years. Just in this game, in the first half, it was so beautiful. We played like a big team, and away from home against Crystal Palace, that's no pushover. They're a good team. They know how to keep possession. So the fact that we were playing the possession football and we're doing it so comfortably, that was very massively impressive. And if this coach has any sense about him, if he has any swagger about him, if he actually knows football, he will stick to that team selection, because that is gonna get us where we want to be. The way we played, guys, I can't say it loud enough. It was just so beautiful to watch. We played like a big team in the first 45. Towards the end of the first half and most of the earlier rounds of the second half, you can see that this team needs more time to adjust to playing like a big team. And when I mean this team, I mean the team selection today. We kept the ball well, we probed well, we made good combinations going forward, right? We made the right decisions because of the personality of the players we put in there and their skill set. They were more patient with the ball, and they knew how to play the pass and move very well. Chances were being created and not being executed. And that is where I'm gonna come into Bruno Fernandes today, which I think it was one of his poor performances in the Manchester United shirt. He just wasn't he wasn't killing the game. That's it's just as simple as that. You need to kill the game. You need to dissect that steak. I'm just kidding. But yeah, he needs to like this game's these are close games. Like I said, Crystal Palace is no pushover. So if you're gonna get close caught chances like that, where the net is staring in the face, the goalie is dumbfounded and doesn't know what to do, you need to put that away. Those are chances you need to put away. I just couldn't believe the misses he made today, and just his display in general. He was putting a lot of crosses, yeah, and I saw other players were putting crosses too. I want to commend them for that. I think Eriksen was putting the ball up too in the air, and that also, like, just putting the ball in early, that made us still retain possession, even though no one was getting to the end of it with their head. Just putting it early, just you create chaos in the opponent's defense, because they're like, what the fuck? When did that ball go? And they weren't expecting us to cross the ball, and in that set of play, and we ended up getting possession again, even though there was no one from our team to put the ball in the back of the net with their head. So I just like the combinations of play today. I liked how we played. Like I've said so many times, we played like a big team today, and long may that continue. And this is where my worry comes in, because this coach, you've seen so many times, he doesn't have the balls enough to stick to something that's like, to stick to a big decision. You get me? So I would just love to see us keep this team selection, and I doubt that's gonna happen. I mean, he brought Rashford in into the attack and took away Zexi, which I kind of understood, but I still feel like Zexi might have been the one to nick a goal towards the end. So might not have been the best decision, but you know what? You could also say that Rashford could have started, just because of how very decisive Garnacho is, and bringing Garnacho off the bench might have sealed it for us. But the way I'm looking at it is, we're playing better football with Garnacho starting, and just having players that are better on the ball. Garnacho on the left, Ahmad on the right. It's just fluent football. You got so many players that with so much ball knowledge and who know how to take care of the ball. It's just that simple. Football doesn't have to be hard sometimes, guys. It's just simple. Put your best players out there. As long as you can keep the ball, probe, and just make the right decisions in the final third. Don't lose the ball in silly places. And you have to execute against teams like this. You got to finish your dinner, and Bruno Fernandes didn't do that. If not, we would have been like 2-0 up in the first half. I remember we got the rebound of the post from Garnacho taking that shot one time, which I think was a good technique, and Bruno didn't finish it off. He missed like 2 chances in the first half, and those were big chances that could have killed the game there. And now we came away with a point in a game where we could have easily gotten 3 points. So yeah, I say easily there, but it's mostly, I'm just very impressed with how the team performed. So I'm not out here crying or ranting about the result today, but I am very happy. I saw a bit of improvement from how we played just by picking the right selection, guys. It is that simple. By the way, guys, take a second, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share these videos to your friends, to your soccer friends and family, football, whatever you call it. Let's grow this channel so we could start doing live videos, guys, and we could be more interactive. But yeah, take a quick second and do that. I'm gonna jump back into the video. Like I said, Garnacho and Ahmad very positive going forward, just creating a lot of problems for the defense. Xerxes, did very well with the link up play. I couldn't really fault anyone that started that game, but you can tell like as the first half was ending, you can tell like this team, they need more. They need to be played more to keep that standard that they have. You can see the potential already, but for them to maintain that momentum, to maintain that standard throughout the 90 minutes, like Manchester City players do, you need to play them more consistently. Give them 2-3 more games to deliver, and that's what we need. I just see where we're going with this players on the on the starting lineup, which I'm very happy about. Then again, we might also have to switch it up sometimes depending on the opponent. But this was just perfect because we needed creativity, and in the first half it could have worked out so perfectly. But this set of players still need more game time to really grow into it. Yeah, I think if we're trying to have more protection in the midfield, which it looked like we had, because the way the tactics was, you could see that Bruno was also dropping in for a bit of cover there, and I guess that's why he got a high rating, because in general his play wasn't so good, but he stayed in there for 90 minutes and he had to sit back sometimes. Maybe that's why they rated him so high in this game. I don't understand that, but Bruno can provide some cover sometimes and free up Eriksen to go further and make plays. So I don't see why this lineup couldn't work. But if you want more security in front of your back line, maybe add Ugarte. But like I said, even before we signed him, he's a bit rash. And coming on today, he still looked a bit rash to me. Like, even in the last game, I have no fucking clue why he was getting so much praise. He did fuck all in that game. I'm sorry. He's a new signing. Yeah, obviously we're going to give him time, but it doesn't mean you're going to butter his ass for doing something that was not good. Clearly not good. He wasn't good in the game against Barnsley. And today, I think he came in the 76th minute. So you can't really judge him off of today's game, but yeah, I guess he could provide more security for us in that sense. But yeah, guys, that's my rundown of the game. I was highly impressed. Like I said, we need to keep Garnacho in there. Eriksen might have to come in as well sometimes if we want to be more positive with our plays. You know, kind of abandon the cushion we're trying to put in front of the back line and add Eriksen there to kind of add more creativity to things. Yeah, those changes today was amazing, and it could have worked, and it could have been a whole different result. But I'm very impressed. Thank you guys for staying on with me today. I can't wait for the next game. Let's see who we're playing next. Matches. Okay, we have FC Twente in the Europa League. That's gonna be a hard watch because that's just a no-name team anyway. But the next big game we're having will be against Tottenham on Sunday, September 29th. And then we have FC Porto in the Europa League, and then we have Aston Villa and Brentford. We have a good run of games coming up. So I hope you guys are ready for that. I'm ready for that. I'm ready to cover those games on this channel as well. But thank you guys for staying on. Catch you guys on the next one. Have a lovely day. Peace.